record. Got it. So this one is WordPress. It's kind of easy to use. I hope you'll find. All you need to do is navigate to their website, and you can. I should share the screen with you. You can very quickly create a website of your own, and it could be a blog website. There's various different websites that you can create. So let's go ahead and have a quick look at that through on the
Sir,
internet.
but we need a revision for the for the test. So we
Um,
don't, we will not do a sample or something like for the test,
the
or we
test
will meet our each us on Wednesday, so you can explain for us
maybe.
about test.
Today is yeah, yeah we have another class on Wednesday, so I I guess we can do a revision then. Um, yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, okay. So let's get back to WordPress. If you just Google it, it's kind of slow, isn't it? This anyway. So yeah, WordPress.com, and from that you can go ahead and start creating a website, and just follow um, the buttons there. Now, if you give them your email address, now I'm not going to do this because I've already got a couple of these going, right? I choose a name. uh, Now, see, it's telling me that I need to choose a different email address. I'm kind of running out of email addresses because I've used my Gmail address and I've used my work account. So I think yeah. So I could log into my WordPress, I suppose. But go ahead and just sort of follow the instructions on that, and you'll end up creating a website. Now, the thing about it is that and you can see in the other video that I put there, because I did this with the other class, but the thing about it is that you can have a blog or a regular website. It could even be an e-commerce site. It's kind of easy to create, but they also host it for you. So you don't have to worry about getting a server organized. That can all be done for you. Now it's not. It is a commercial system. This WordPress is a commercial system, and so if you want to have a full featured website, then you're going to have to pay the money. But on the other hand, if you can have a free one with not as good a nice name, but they do offer a free one with sort of limited capabilities, which would be enough for somebody to sort of get started with, this is my first website and I'm just going to put some photos and whatever in there. And so, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not going to go through that because I've kind of run out of email addresses to use with these guys. But you can sort of follow the video that I made with the other class. I think that's what I would recommend that you do. So yeah, okay. So that's kind of it. What I want you to do then is
How much marks for this?
it's just a lab, so it won't be in the test. So it'll just be a lab. It's however many labs we did. We did like 20, and there's 10 marks per lab. So
There is a test will be making a website,
I think so. Yes. I think it
so
will be.
no multiple choices and like this.
Yes, there quite possibly will be some multiple choices and like that also. So
And
talk.
for coding, do we will have W3 school or no?
Um, I can't see how that I can stop you because you can't use lockdown browser and create a website at the same time, can you? You know what I mean? So, I mean, a few students have asked me this question, will we be able to use W3 schools? Um, I can't ask you to lock down your browser if
Sir,
you're,
it will not be online, right? On the campus, I think I meant.
this one has to be on the campus. Yes. So we'll be sort of watching you, I guess. You'll be in a classroom.
Oh,
Because it's okay. So that's the rule in the college is that all of the exams have to be um, in the college. We can't do online exams. So our exam is Wednesday, the 9th of December from 8 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, that's 1 week from this coming Wednesday, and you will have to come into the college. And I should have posted something on the website about that. I think I did, didn't I? In the news. Yeah.
But
So
it will be open book, right? So we can do what you need on the
I
computer.
I yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, we have to be the same as all the other classes. I don't
I
know.
think
I
that
don't know.
we
I don't know.
shouldn't memorize all codes. We can't memorize all codes. So we need some help from
Yeah, W3
maybe
schools.
W3
In
schools.
the past, we've allowed students to use W3 schools, but and if it was just me, I would say yes. But I do have to sort of make it so that it works with the other classes as well. Now, you guys are section 5 or 4?
Yes,
Okay,
5.
so you can you see this? Or yeah, you'll be in
Yes,
room
watch the will.
you'll be in room 218, and Wajdi will be your
Oh,
invigilator. So
we don't know
so
this structure.
it's not up to me to sort of make any special rules for you. It'll have to be whatever it is. There is the exam rules there. Let me. I need to talk to Amal Al Muhammad. She's the lead for this semester, and the rules will sort of. You see all of these instructors here. They're well, not Wajdi and Hussam or Ahmed, but Amal, Ali, myself, and we need to sort of decide on the rules and that. And yeah, I mean, in the past, it has been open book. Now there will be part of the test that will not be open book, will be lockdown browser, and that'll be questions where you just write a short answer. Now, if she decides that that's going to be the entire test, then we wouldn't have you build a website. You would just have you write little parts of code. Um, and that's possible. That's possible. I mean, I haven't had a full discussion, but I mean, I did stop and talk to Amal yesterday, and I said, "Well, what about the test?" And I was that's kind of the she's saying, "Well, we're going to have some multiple choice. Can you provide some multi-choice questions?" I'm like, "Yeah, maybe." And the other thing that she said was, "Well, there will be some coding." So to answer your question, Alan, yes, there will be coding, but the question is, will it be that you have to create a working page, or will it be that you're just going to put some coding um, snippets? And it could be that we would, if we're going to use lockdown browser for the entire test, then all we'd be able to ask you to do is to write a little bit of coding snippet, because you would use a little text box answer area. I So as I said, the exam hasn't been written yet. As soon as I know, I will tell you. Okay. As soon as I know, I will tell you. Um, but if it follows previous exams, then we would allow you to use W3 schools, and yeah, and then we would require you to probably create
I think it
a
should be like the last semesters.
yeah. Well, I don't know if you really want that, because
Why
it,
they
it
why the students in the last semester will pass with the W3 school and we without?
Yeah, I take your point. But if it is like that, then what you could expect, what was in the previous semesters, was the students were required to create a website that had multiple pages, maybe 3 or 4 pages, and sort of included all kinds of links and navigation and stuff like that. So, I mean, uh, those are like assignments that you've done, right? And sort of like in your project. So that's quite possible. All right, so all I'll say now is what I know. So what I know is you will be doing lockdown browser to answer questions which are of the type of multiple choice and short answer. Uh, if we're going to have lockdown browser for the coding, because there is questions on the test will be coding, and so it's going to be lockdown browser, then it'll only be, you'll be required to do snippets. So for example, it could be make this form, write the code to make a form, or write the code to make a to make a um, well, what was that? The adaptive layout. So write some CSS to do an adaptive layout, or yeah, it'd be something like that. That's quite possible. Or, and maybe that would be okay. Or it would be, if we're going to ask you to actually create a website, then that would have to be open book, because it would be no way that I could go and look around everybody's shoulder and see all your screens. But I would still be looking to try and make sure that you're not using sort of social media or something on your computer to share stuff. I hope that makes sense to you. I will let you
Okay,
know.
sir.
I'll let you know as soon as I know what is the format of the
Thank you.
exam. All right. Okay. So, any other questions? So we've had a nice question there about the format of the exam. I guess that's the main thing on people's minds. All right. So we have a limited number of students here today, but in fairness, I did say 1:30, didn't I? Okay. um, so go ahead and have a look at that WordPress. Create a WordPress website. That's what you're asked to do there, and then
And then we will take the link and we will put in Dropbox.
yeah. So the problem
And
with the problem with putting the link in the Dropbox is Dropbox won't accept a link on its own. Dropbox requires
yes,
you
it
to
needs
upload.
something.
You need to put in a document. So
Picture.
what? Yeah.
You
So
can put
put
your
a
image.
picture or put a Word document, and then you can give the link to your WordPress file in the comments. And I think I mentioned that. So yeah, but you can't just sort of upload and say, oh, here's my link. You actually have to upload a document. So if you do that, then you'll be fine.
Thank
Hi.
you. Sir, when we will have our marks for the project?
Oh yeah. So the project, I'm still accepting project, right? So yeah, next week, I hope. Is that
Okay,
okay?
sir, thank you.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello. I didn't submit my project and I have some issues. So I want to show you if if you have a time at the end. Can
Okay.
you
All right.
at the end the class
So what should
my
I do?
project?
I'll end the class and then we'll open a new Zoom, or what would you like to do?
It's okay. It's okay if anything, but just I want to show you to just make sure of some issues.
All right. So I'm going to end the class in a few minutes, and then I'll open the Zoom again. And yeah.
Sir, for WordPress, is it like easy? We can do it now?
Yeah, go ahead. It is easy. It's so easy. Yeah, and you can look at the, yes, awesome. So yeah, awesome. Okay. Right. So I'm supposed to check my email by Zakia. All right. I was looking there, and what I saw was Muhammad Huda's going to swap for my. Awesome. So Zakia, you got something you wanted to ask me in my email or something? Yeah, I think I did respond to your email. Yeah. Okay. Um, so I'm going to end this meeting, and somebody wants to talk to me about their project. So I'm going to go and I'll end the meeting and we'll open it again. Thanks, students, for coming, and I'll see you
Thank you,
later.
sir.
Bye-bye.